Yo, what's poppin', everybody? Michael here. Welcome back to Technoid. And guys, again, green screen, but good news, it is being put up as we speak, so it will be in the next video. But I just wanted to try something a little different, a little more faster paced, new location, and also same style of video. I took out my intro for this video because I want to see how this is. So if you enjoy this new kind of style, definitely let me know down below. And as always, guys, if you like what you see, hit that subscribe button, turn on the notifications so you don't miss any videos that I upload. Definitely hit that like button, guys, so we can get more awareness. But let's stop talking and let's get right into it. So story number one is the Google Pixel 4. Now the Google Pixel 4 leaked render and also pretty much just the whole in general, just the video, pretty much the whole phone's been leaked as usual. A demo was shown off, and honestly it looks really nice. Now as you guys are watching the video, you could see that this is what it looks like. There's no rumors, there's no speculations, that's what it looks like. I really personally like it. I think that the Pixel 4 is a nice phone. I think that it looks fine. I think that everybody keeps on bashing it for no apparent reason. Everyone keeps saying that this design does not look great, it is ugly, it is this, it is that. Look, I get where you're coming from. I understand, because if you look at the Note 10 and you look at the S10 and other phones, they're going for a more punch hole design. They're going for a notchless design instead of the iPhone look. But to me, I never saw fault in that chin and bezel piece. I never saw it. If it was always balanced out and you got enough screen, hey, to me that's a full screen phone. I mean, granted, yeah, it's not as futuristic looking, but it's still no doubt a great looking phone. I think everybody was rough to bash this phone. I don't know why everybody did. To me, it looks fine, and I will go out on a limb and say that that is my personal favorite phone. I think that that is my personal looking favorite phone. Don't get me wrong, the Note 10 Plus looks absolutely gorgeous, but if I'm going to have to pick a smartphone that honestly doesn't have a notch, I'm going to go Pixel 4. So Google, I give you props, man. You're definitely up in your game. The HTC department is coming in the clutch. So good job to you guys. Second story up of the day is the supposed Apple rumor of the iPhone SE 2. So the iPhone SE has been one of Apple's best iPhones in my opinion. I think it is the greatest iPhone that they have ever produced because it not only hit the soft spot with average consumers, but it came in at a nice price point with a reasonable size display. It gave you the speed, it gave you everything, no compromise, gave you your full flagship experience, but for a lower price point. It was on a budget with that display, but honestly, it was a great phone, and it sold well. Well, Apple kind of discontinued it, but then they brought it back, and the refurbishment, well, it looks like it's going to come back because rumors are suggesting that Apple is working on the iPhone SE 2. Now, in the past, I have said that I don't believe the rumors right away, and I was glad that I never followed through on all those rumors because I knew it wasn't going to happen anytime sooner. Apple was just starting up the lineup with the iPhone 10 design with the notch, and they were just getting the designs right. So it didn't make any sense for them to make this. So for me, I'm happy they didn't. So the iPhone SE 2, if it comes out, is rumored to be a 4.7-inch display similar to the iPhone 8. It will have Touch ID, and honestly, I could see them doing that because that was my first ever iPhone that I thought was big. The iPhone 5 was fine, but getting that phone was nice. So for me, I think that that's a perfect screen size. You don't need to put a notch, you don't need to put a chin. You got your standard bezels, you got your Touch ID, you got your stereo speakers. Leave it at that, and you got your fast processor. And honestly, I would even consider getting that phone because personally, I love going back to like old nostalgia because that was the iPhone 7. That was junior year for me. But anyway, iPhone SE 2 rumors are done. Now let's get to the second rumor of Apple news, Touch ID coming back. So as you know, I am currently leaving Apple. Today is my last day with the iPhone 10. So from this point forward, there is no more iPhone. I'm going all Android. However, though, some may say I switched too soon. Well, I beg to differ because I'm probably going to stay with Android until Apple gets their crap together. But the new iPhone for 2021 is rumored to be the iPhone. It is rumored to be the iPhone, or the 2020 model for that matter. I apologize. There is rumored that Apple is working on Touch ID 2 to get into the display. The reason I say 2 is because that is considered the second type of Touch ID. You've always had the in-display, then you had the kind of semi-second generation, but this is really the second version of Touch ID for the iPhone. But the thing is that I'm a little split. While I do think that Apple really wants Touch ID in the iPhone, and I think it would definitely add some value to what you're paying for the iPhone, I just don't think that they're gonna do it particularly that easy for me because I'm not trying to say that it shouldn't be in. I think it should be. But the thing is that you're pushing Face ID as your more secure biometrics. You basically went all in on Face ID. You promoted it as the safest, the more complete way to keep your stuff secure. And now, if you go back to Touch ID, it's like going back on everything you said. However, though, I give Apple credit for waiting, although we'll see how Samsung's version holds up with the ultrasonic, because the Note 10 does have that. I give Apple credit for waiting because they know that the technology is still early, so they want to let it grow, and when the time is right, it will be perfected. That is why sometimes, even through all the hate, I give Apple some credits. Everyone could bash them for that reason, but I personally give them credit because look, why rush to be the first and then have so many problems? Like the Galaxy Fold. It had so many problems at launch that it didn't come. Now it's coming because they fixed it. So it's better to wait behind, let them fail, and then learn from that, and then roll your product out, which is why I give Apple some credit on that aspect. Because everyone always says, oh, well, they're just behind, or this and that. But guys, if they do it first, then they're gonna get the same amount of hate. So no matter way you look at it, they're gonna get hate no matter what. But I give Apple credit for waiting and trying to perfect it. But again, I think that it's gonna be very complicated because you have Face ID and Touch ID, so you really gonna have to make your mind up on what you want. And that is it for TechNode, guys. So thank you for watching. I really hope you enjoyed this episode. I hope you guys found this a little more easier. I'm gonna get going, guys. So thank you for watching, and peace. Falling down in the midst